me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd as a walk to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, and I'm dancing with myself. Another drink, 'cause it'll give me time. On the floors of Tokyo, down in London town to go. With the record selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm a dancing with myself. When there's no one else inside, in the crowded lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, I'm dancing with myself. If I looked all over the world, and there's every type of girl, but you're empty, I seem to pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's take another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd as a walk to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, I'm dancing with myself. Another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. dance, oh, to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. If I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance. If I had the chance,
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. We're going to go ahead and get started. So if you could please join me in welcoming the East Valley Institute of Technology's completing class of December 2022. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. So my name is Nathan Rush. I'm one of the faculty here for those of you that don't know me. And although I wasn't directly involved with your instruction, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, it's really been a privilege watching you guys complete this program. I love seeing you guys in the hallways and in the classroom. And it's just been super awesome seeing your excitement and the compassion that you have for nursing. So I'm really proud to get to see you complete that. I'm happy to welcome your friends and your family to come and see your completion. Thank you guys all for coming and making this a special evening. So to start, want to once again thank you guys for being in attendance today. Our faculty, our staff, our amazing students, all of you guys, your wonderful families. You guys have helped to make this possible, so we thank you for coming and sharing this experience with them. So, guys, you've done it. We're proud of you. Completing nursing school is never an easy feat. So you're all ending this chapter in your lives and you're getting ready to start a new one. So you not only survived nursing school, you did it kind of coming out of a pandemic. So I'm super proud of you once again. This accomplishment is astounding. We're all proud of you. So we're gonna, because of your accomplishment and your commitment to our profession, we're gathered today together on this day to celebrate you. Congratulations once again to our students and everybody that's been involved with your pinning ceremony. So I want to welcome Kim Foreman. She's one of our new faculty members. Kim attended school and graduated in 1992 with a nurse aide certificate, and she worked in geriatrics. She returned to school in 1995 and graduated with her practical nursing license. From there, she worked as an LPN in long-term care setting for geriatrics, pediatric primary care, and a home health hospice agency. She attended a diploma RN program and graduated in 2011 and passed the NCLEX. Since then, she's worked as an RN in med-surg, geriatrics, palliative care, and home health and hospice. She completed a BSN degree in 2014 with honors and then her MSN in 2018. She's been educating in the nurse aide and practical nursing program since 2018. We're very excited to have her as our faculty. She's been a nurse for a very long time, and I'd love to invite her up to kind of give you some words of encouragement.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon/evening. So glad you guys could be here with us today. I've only known you guys for like a week or two, but I'm very excited for what's lying in front of you. Thankful for the opportunity to speak to you today, and I'd like to take this time to say a special thank you to the instructors, the family, and friends that are gathered here to celebrate you and that were part of this journey. And without them, this day would not be possible. So again, thank you, everybody. Just want to remember I remember back in 1996 when I was sitting where you were at a different school in the same situation, and I was ready to accept that practical nursing diploma, and how exciting that was. And I had the whole world in front of me, didn't know what I was going to do, right? And kind of like did this self-introspection, and I was like, what am I going to do now? I got the whole career in front of me, and I just knew that I've been working as a CNA in geriatrics. And I said, okay, well, I guess I'll just do that. And so I did that. And, after a while, an opportunity came before me to work in a doctor's office, so I did that. And then, I went back to the nursing facility. And then somebody came to me one day and said, hey, have you ever thought about hospice? And I was like, well, I kind of like the idea. She said, well, come on board. And I did that. And after doing my orientation and working for a little while, she came to me and she said, you know what? You found your niche. And I was like, my niche? I was like, what's a niche? And I said, so I went into the Merriam-Webster, and it says that it's a place, an employment, or a status or activity in which you are best fitted. And I'm going to tell you, you heard my little story there. I flitted from this to that, just trying to figure out what I was going to do. Because just because I had LPN behind my name didn't mean that I was set for one path. At that time, I didn't know what that path might be, okay? So sometimes finding that it's going to take a little more time for some others than others. So your path is not going to be the same as somebody else in your class. It may take you already know, you've been like, since you were 2, I'm going to be a pediatric nurse one day. And then you may be somebody who's still going, I just don't know what I'm going to do in nursing. So just know that nursing is like a bag of Hershey's Miniatures candy. Everybody likes the candy, but it's the variety of that bag. You have your milk chocolate, your dark chocolate, your Good Bar, and your Crackle. And that's nursing. It's just that variety where you can work in orthopedics, you can work in pediatrics, you can work in a wound care clinic. There's so many different avenues of caring. You could take care of a patient at the beginning of their life, at the end of their life, and everything in between. So it's really great that you have so many options in front of you. Nursing is not just a career. You guys have figured it out so far. It's a calling. You have these opportunities in front of you where you can touch lives. You can hold the hand of somebody who's grieving. You can offer support. You can be that champion and cheerleader for that rehab patient who's overcome obstacles from a hip fracture. So you have all these opportunities to advocate and care for everybody in your path. So finally, I just want to leave you with this acronym of nursing. We love our acronyms and our mnemonics in nursing. There's always that. So N is for never stop learning. From today, never stop learning. Whether you're going on to become an RN or you're just looking at that special certification to do something like wound care, I just want you to remember that one thing in nursing is that it's constantly changing. We're discovering new ways to do things and how to do things better. And so never stop learning. U is for the uniform you're going to wear. Just some places will give you only one color that you can wear. Only one uniform will be given to you. Or it might be a certain type of uniform. It has to look a certain way. Maybe you're blessed to get into a role where they say, have fun, wear whatever uniform you want. Have fun with that one. Be creative. Gotta wear my Olaf scrubs at least once or twice a week. So remember R, recall what you learned in school. When you leave here today, whether it's dosage calculation, or it's maybe listening to those lung sounds, knowing different medications and what their uses are, that head-to-toe assessment, the sim lab, or even clinical. You've learned so much over this past year, and don't ever forget the instructors and the little things that they told you, they'll stick with you forever. I know I have PTSD from a few different situations from an instructor that I'll never make that mistake again. Right, guys? S is for safety, right? We have to talk about you and your patient. Whether it's the I say 5 drug rights because back in the day, it was 5 and only 5. Now it's a whole lot more. So you have your medication rights, body mechanics, fall prevention, infection control, and so many more things that we pile into safety. Keep yourself safe and keep your patients safe. Always remember to follow that proper procedure. When nobody's looking, never skip a step. You'll always protect yourself and your patients, and you'll always be doing the right thing, so when people are watching you, you don't have to worry about making a mistake, because you do it right all the time. Right, guys? If you didn't document it, it didn't happen. This is the calling card for nursing. Am I right, folks? The biggest part of our documentation. We want to have that clear communication with anybody. And remember, it's that legal document. Think clearly, and remember, just the facts. N is night or day. You get to pick your shift, right? Nursing is a 24-hour gig. You'll have great opportunities to work weekends and holidays with your friends at work. And just remember that you'll have to arrange your schedule and your life from here on forward. Making plans goes again with a schedule. G, the last one I want to tell you guys, is to give abundantly. Give care with compassion, dignity, and strength. Everything that you give will come back to you guys tenfold. You're going to be blessed with what you give and what you do. So I wish you the best in your journey forward. And again, I know I just joined this team, but congratulations.
Thank you, Kim. Our next speaker is extremely special. I'm looking forward to this one the most. He's one of today's completing students. For each completing class, it's our tradition to have a student speak on behalf of the cohort to represent it in front of all of you today. This student's hardworking, incredibly passionate, but without a doubt make us and the entire nursing profession incredibly proud. I've got to tell you personally, every time I saw this student, he always made me smile. He always had something to say to everybody around him to make them smile. So I'm honored to present our next speaker, Mr. Francis Okore.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bring out my... Wow. Board of directors, administrators, instructors from different faculties that have made a major impact in our lives. Today we think and speak the language of nursing. All credit goes to our instructors who gave us all they've got to make us better nurses, and we are grateful. We thank the administration that put up a comfortable place of learning for people like us. We thank our families and friends who supported us throughout this journey. For the class of 2022, all your sleepless nights and hard work was not in vain. Let's go and save lives. God bless EVIT, and God bless class of 2022.
Thank you so much, Francis. We have nothing but confidence that you and the rest of your cohort are sufficiently prepared for this next chapter of your lives and your career. So you're going to make amazing nurses and colleagues. Before we move on to the pinning, one of our faculty would actually like to share with you the symbolic significance of what you're about to witness. So please welcome a member of our faculty, Mrs. Chrissy O'Brien.
Hi guys, the Elite Eight. Woo! I'm so excited that you guys have made it this far. I have been lucky enough to be a clinical instructor, simulations, labs with these people, and they're going to be amazing nurses. I'm super excited for you guys. So I want to share with you a little bit about the significance of the pinning ceremony that we're going to have. It all goes back to the foundress of modern nursing, Miss Florence Nightingale. She was born in Italy in 1820 to a very wealthy religious family. At the time, it was unusual for women to be educated beyond what they would need to run a household. However, Florence's father was insistent that she and her sister have a classical education. As Florence attended school, she was active in philanthropy and ministering to the ill and poor in neighboring villages. When she was 16, she expressed to her parents that nursing was her divine calling. At that time, nursing was considered lowly, menial, laborious. Her parents were not supportive of her chosen path. In 1850, against her parents' wishes, Florence traveled to London to care for people affected during the cholera outbreak. Around 1854, a family friend who was a British government official asked Florence to travel to Scutari, an area of Turkey, to care for the British soldiers who were injured in the Crimean War. Florence led a group of 38 nurses, mainly nuns, to care for the wounded soldiers. When they arrived, they were horrified by what they saw. The hospital was filthy with sewage backed up and rats running around. The smell of corrupted flesh, infection, and death was overwhelming. When Florence and her nurses arrived, they opened the windows to let in fresh air. She had the sewage system fixed. She had purified water by boiling it. She served the soldiers food that was not spoiled and was free of bugs. She ensured that the dressing supplies and bedding were clean. She ensured that soldiers were well cared for and attended on a regular basis. These seemingly small acts saved many lives. When Florence checked on her patients at night, she carried a lamp and became affectionately known by the soldiers as the Lady with the Lamp. The lamp has become an international symbol of nursing and the Florence Nightingale's work in transforming the profession of nursing. The lamp with the lit candle flame is a symbol of the eternal flame of knowledge. Hopefully, you will look at this lamp as a symbol of your transition into nursing and a symbol of a lifelong learning. The lamp will be presented by one of our practical nursing instructors, Miss Vinita Sethi. The modern pin dates back to the 1860s when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her tireless service to the injured during the Crimean War. To share the honor, Florence in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. The nurse's graduation pin is a symbol that conveys to others his or her association and everlasting bond with their school. Each pin is distinctive, representing only one nursing program and upholding the proud educational traditions of that school. For the nurse, it also symbolizes honorable completion of a rigorous and physically demanding nursing program. You all know it's very demanding, but you're now done. As you are called, you will each receive a lamp and your pin. We hope they serve to remind you of this journey that you've completed as you move on to your next stage. Please welcome Miss Sethi to say a few words, and then we'll give you your pins and all the fun stuff.
Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Good, good. Welcome to this beautiful evening. My name is Vinita Sethi, and I had the honor to teach these wonderful 8 nursing students from January till December this year. And indeed, this was my best cohort of nursing students. And thank you. Dear graduates, all your hard work, sleepless nights, sacrifices, and your resilience and courage to keep moving forward has brought you to this wonderful day. But let's not forget to thank your family, your friends, your parents, and whoever helped you to be here today. Let's give them a round of applause. I am so proud of all of you. Laurie, Kendall, Yamiel, Cecilia, Francis, Tashonda, Wendy, and Carolyn. Now, go and get that NCLEX PN licensure in January, and don't forget to do your ATI modules, because you need to get that green light before you appear for that licensure exam, correct? Yep. And go live your dream, and please be in touch. All right? Congratulations and thank you. I now request the graduates to please stand up and proceed towards the stage for the ceremony.
Miss Lori Mae Bear. Miss Kendall Crone. Ms. Yamil Mosqueda. Ms. Cecilia Okiamba. Mr. Francis Okore. Ms. Caroline Oyas. Ms. Tashonda Vaughn. And last but not least, our class supermodel, Alice Wendy. Yeah. Congratulations. So, I told a couple of them, guys, I don't know what this school is going to do. What are we as instructors going to do without seeing you guys in the hallway? Like, yeah. All righty. Well, congratulations. So the next aspect of our program is another tradition at every nursing school pinning ceremony. This is going to be the recitation of the International Council of Nursing Pledge. So can we please put it up on the screen? So we'd like to invite, if there's any RNs or LPNs in the audience, please feel free to stand and recite along with us. Thank you. Thank you all for attending our ceremony today. I'd love to invite our new practical nurses to join us on stage for a group photo. And then you can meet your students in the lobby for individual photos as wanted. Congratulations, guys.